Beloved Masters, never forget, love is a natural state of being. Love is a life-sustaining, inborn condition. When love is the radiating force in your life, fear disappears. Fear is created by the absence of love. Fear is a state of mind created by tapping into lower frequency, distorted, thought forms. When you turn inward and tap into that wellspring of love within your sacred heart, it first permeates your inner being, the remainder then radiates out into the world. As a result, you will begin to see through eyes filtered by loving energy, which will change how you view the people in your life. It will also affect how you handle everyday challenges and opportunities. An overlay of loving energy creates miracles. To become a self-master, you must endeavor to integrate the right and left hemispheres of your brain so that you may gain access to your sacred mind. It is also vital that you integrate the male/female attributes and virtues of the perfect Adam and Eve Cadman template of your universal oversoul self. Adam equals Adam * Eve equals evolution. Please, take a few moments to sit quietly and turn inward as you focus on your sacred heart center. Feel the expansion of your solar power center as you move deeper and deeper into your sacred heart chamber. Feel the overwhelming love that slowly radiates throughout your body, for you are now connected to your diamond core God cell, which contains the precious seed atom of your divine essence. Therein is an inexhaustible supply of adamantine particles waiting for you to activate them with your loving intention. It is a tangible experience, beloveds. It is real, and it is the most wondrous, blissful feeling you will ever experience while in the earthly vessel, for you will have tapped into the pure loving essence of our Mother/Father God. Your carbon-based body is very gradually returning to the silicon/crystalline-based form of your perfected light body. At one level or another, all human beings are striving for a soul-infused personality and unity with his/her soul self and oversoul higher self. Whether conscious of it or not, a memory seed atom is buried deep within the diamond core God cell of every soul on earth, an inner desire to seek and attain cosmic attunement. Your personal fifth-dimensional pyramid of light is your celestial sanctuary where you will gradually begin to integrate the frequencies, attributes and qualities of the higher fourth dimension, and eventually the entry levels of the fifth dimension. Within these higher realms of existence, there are subdimensions of light, sacred fire, sound, and color. Solar fire: nothing can escape the radiation and magnetic influence of the rarefied creator light that is now permeating our sub-universe, galaxy, solar system, the Earth and humanity. The cosmic rays of creator light will elevate your consciousness, and will accelerate your attunement to the higher wisdom of the cosmic mind, thereby igniting the keys and codes of ascension. The supreme creator light and the refracted rays containing the various attributes, qualities, and virtues of creator consciousness are radiated forth out into the universe by the great archangels through powerful cosmic currents. These currents have been named the river of life. It is important that you understand that there are creator rays as well as God rays. There is a golden galaxy empire that reigns over each sub-universal world. Two great beings become the supreme oversoul of a sub-universe, a designated Father/Mother God who resides within the sub-universal, Great Central Sunday. During this era of monumental transformational change, the supreme creator rays, containing powerful streams of divine consciousness, are being beamed into the great central sun of each universe. These higher frequency rays of creator light are then sent forth into the suns that overlight each sub-universe. From within the sacred heart core of our Father/Mother God, these newly infused cosmic rays, which contain the new divine blueprint for this sub-universe, are then radiated outward into each succeeding galaxy. These powerful new rays then pass through the central sun of each solar system, the sun of each planet, and eventually to humanity on planet Earth. Many of you are feeling overwhelmed and cannot understand what all this complicated information has to do with you personally. We assure you, beloveds, that each of you is being affected by the influx of higher frequency energy, whether you believe it or not. Humanity is in the midst of a great evolutionary change, which will involve many tests and challenges, as well as wondrous opportunities. You are learning to use gifts and abilities that have lain dormant for centuries beyond centuries. You are not judged by your score or level of authenticity as you move into the realms of illumined truth, only by your intent. Each person who channels or brings forth information will find a following for the level of knowledge they impart, much of which has not been available to you before. Insights, tools, and methods you will need to traverse the spiral of ascension. Sometimes they will bring forth the innocence of spirit, a gentle loving nature that resonates with unconditional love, as a shining example of a true master. Others may teach the lessons of discernment, quite possibly through painful experiences, so that you will come to realize you can no longer give your truth or power away to another. It is a time when more and more of you, those who have cleared some of the distortions within the light pathway, which extends from your crown chakra to your divine I Am Presence/God Self, are beginning to develop your telepathic abilities. Your intuition and inspired thoughts are increasing because you are now listening to the whispers of your soul self. It is a wondrous occasion when you are ready and able to reconnect with the many facets of your divine self. Over the past 30 years or so, a great variety of loving, dedicated messengers and teachers have been thrust out into the arena of public service in order to give you access to the multitude of new cosmic information that began to pour forth when the etheric veil or the quarantine was lifted from the earth. However, with the great variety of new information, much of which was in harmony with the concepts and teachings of the hierarchy and beings of light, there was still information that is brought forth in thought forms that are filtered through the belief systems and reality of the messenger, information that is conflicting and confusing, some partially true, much shaded truth, and even some distorted fallacies picked up from the myths of mass consciousness. Long ago, we gave you a caveat: always process any new teachings through your sacred heart/mind before you accept it as your truth. Discernment is an integral part of self-mastery. What is now happening to those of you in the vanguard, the ways howers, is this: you went through the process of releasing all that you thought was important in your third-dimensional reality, surrendering your dysfunctional relationships and your non-essential possessions. Your perception of what and who you are has advanced and expanded tremendously as you moved into harmony and attunement with your higher self, gradually accessing more refined energy, higher frequencies, new information, and greater wisdom. As a result, you eventually became more comfortable within your fourth-dimensional reality as you worked through all the negative emotional energies that came bubbling up from deep within your subconscious mind, sweeping out and transmuting outmoded perceptions. The pulsating, transforming light frequencies also reverberated throughout the depths of your cellular structure and began to break loose all the fearful and restrictive thought forms that have accumulated down through the ages, stirring them up, moving them out to be released and replaced with divine light substance. Many of you carry ancient, painful memories of betrayal and abandonment, of how you were eventually trapped within the physical body and could no longer withdraw at will. You had forgotten that it was your assignment to focus upon and integrate spirit within the physical body to become an extension of your divine presence in manifesting, developing, and perfecting life in the physical expression via the mental, emotional, astral/desire body through the gift of free will. This is where the experiment went awry, and a love/hate relationship with the physical vessel began that has continued and magnified down through the ages. Look around you at humanity at large. How far you have fallen from the perfect, magnificent vessels in which you first embodied on planet Earth the beautiful design, the awesome, intricate structure you originally inhabited. There were those of you who have been great leaders, wielders of power and authority in many past lifetimes. You vowed before incarnating in this lifetime that you would, once more, accept the challenge and that you would succeed this time. You can see what has been wrought as a result of the misuse of these gifts. When are those who are now in power, those natural leaders who always seem to come to the fore to direct and influence humanity, going to awaken and realize what a great gift they have been given? They must realize that these gifts will be taken from them, and eventually turned against them, if they do not take the responsibility for the great honor that was bestowed upon them, and begin to use their abilities properly for the benefit of all. There are many of you who have the potential talents to become proficient healers and caretakers, a most honorable way to serve humanity. Many of you are using these gifts as they were meant to be used, but many more have taken advantage of the masses and misused their knowledge and abilities to control humanity and to amass great fortunes. And there is a misconception that being a server or caregiver of humanity is not a worthy task or endeavor, and many are looked down upon or taken advantage of as being lesser than or not as important as those performing other duties or vocations. Make no mistake, these beloved, unselfish souls are integral to the well-being of humankind and are also divine emissaries of the Creator. Those of you who came with overwhelming love for the Creator and your beautiful planet have felt a great responsibility for the Earth. You have always known, even before it was a popular belief or an acceptable concept, that the Earth is a living, breathing entity. You feel a great affinity for nature and for the wondrous variety and the grandeur of the flora and fauna the Earth Mother offers as a gift to humankind. Many of you feel a deep personal pain, almost an assault on your own being, at the misuse, neglect, and selfish destruction humanity has wrought on this once perfect, pristine paradise. You are the ones who feel most at peace in the mountains, in the wilderness, or sitting on the shore watching the wonder of the waves as they crest, pulse and flow, trying to soothe your ailing planet. Send forth your loving energy, dear ones. Feel the power surge through your being as you bring in the highest frequencies possible, and then transmit this healing energy down into the earth. Envision the healing, transforming light flowing through, clearing and healing the earth's etheric web. This is your mission, you're part of the divine plan. You know who you are. You will know this is your mission by the joy, serenity, and sense of peace you feel as you allow yourself to be an instrument of healing for the Mother Earth. Some of you have been receiving disconnected and disturbing thoughts, and are dreaming vividly and in great detail. We tell you that you are beginning to access some of your parallel lives, some of your higher self, sparks of light who are experiencing other dimensions. Many of you who could be termed to be on the fast track of ascension are in the process of integrating more and more fragments of your higher self, and as a result, you may be experiencing much confusing or conflicting information. Sometimes, you may experience distorted information and thought forms that do not seem to belong to you, and other times, you may receive wondrous insights and profound new concepts. Allow these new concepts to slowly filter into your consciousness, and if they resonate as truth within your sacred heart and mind, it is appropriate to integrate and make use of the new knowledge. However, just as with the emotions and thoughts which well up from within your own being that are based on fear or negativity of any sort, see the thought forms that are not love-based or joyful instantly transmuted into pure, divine light substance and release them. My brave warriors, do not become discouraged. Now is the time to draw forth the gift of the first ray of divine will/power. You are being tried and tested to see if you can stand up to and conquer your greatest fears, and to see if you can and will accept the full measure of Creator light that is being offered to you. You are making dramatic progress. The shadows and dark corners of the earth and the minds of humanity at large will not be able to resist the radiance of Creator light much longer. Hold steadfastly to your vision. Have courage and encourage others as you march boldly into the light of the future world. We stand beside you and enfold you in an aura of God's love. I am Archangel Michael.